Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Port Allegheny High School. We have the Kane Wolves playing the Port Allegheny Gators. The JV lineups for the Kane Wolves: number 5, Haley Hillman; number 22, Micah Costanzo; number 12, Helena Rhodes; number 1, Emma Danielson; and number 24, Riley Height. For the Lady Gators, number 3, Thea Petruzzi; number 12, Cheyenne Crow; number 5, Leah Nelson; number 13, Riley Simpson; and number 52, Jen Baxter. There's the horn to start the game. The Kane Wolves JVs are coached by Brian Weimer, and the Lady Gators are coached by Rebecca Schwab. The tip will be Riley Height and Jen Baxter. Tip is up. Kane right away with a break. Layups up and in by number 1, Emma Danielson. Kane meets with pressure. Pressure's broken. Throw to Baxter. Baxter out to Petruzzi. Petruzzi passes the shot to Simpson. Simpson drives the baseline. Over to Baxter. Baxter turns. Finds Crow in the lane. Shot up and in. 2-2. Bringing the ball up now is Emma Danielson. Danielson looks to drive. Cut off by Crow. Danielson back out to Height. Height over to Hillman. Back in to Height, who cut. Rebounds up. Shots up. No good. Battle for the rebound. Brought down by Height. Height back out to Hillman. Hillman over to Danielson. Danielson drops the ball down to Costanzo. Out of bounds, it'll stay Kane ball. Ball's inbounded into the hands of Danielson. Shots up, no good. Over to Height. Danielson runs it down, saves it, but went over and back. Backcourt violation on the Kane Wolves. Inbounding the ball will be Cheyenne Crow. Nelson drives, dishes off to Baxter. Baxter back out top to Petruzzi. Over to Simpson. Simpson pass steps in front. Ball deflected out of bounds by Hillman. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball still. Simpson to inbound. Ball's into Petruzzi. Petruzzi brings it down to the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds again by Danielson. Ball's inbounded, kicked around, picked up. Petruzzi puts out a shot, no good. Rebounded by number 12, Rhodes for Kane. Rhodes to Danielson. Danielson brings it over half court. Picked up by Petruzzi. Over to Rhodes. Rhodes fires up a 3, short, no good. Rebound by Petruzzi. Petruzzi brings the ball up. Petruzzi over to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive. Nelson drives. Shots up. No good. Rebound by Baxter. We'll have a jump ball. It'll stay Port Allegheny basketball. Riley Height forced to tie up with Jen Baxter. Sorry, that's Haight. Nelson with a three, no good. Long rebound to Crow. Crow back into Baxter. Baxter back to Petruzzi. Petruzzi to Crow to Nelson. Ball knocked away. Still to Crow. Petruzzi shots up. No good, short. Loose ball run down in the corner by Rhodes. Rhodes quickly to Danielson. Danielson maintains possession to Rhodes. Back to Danielson. Danielson at half court. Now picked up by Nelson. Danielson to Costanzo. Costanzo drives. Cut off by Baxter. Kicks the ball out to number 12, Rhodes. Shots up. Saved. Still loose in the corner. Leah Nelson steps in front of the pass. Nelson on the way to the basket. And she's fouled by number 5, Haley Hillman. That is Kane's first team foul. Actually, the first foul of the game. 3:52 left. The score 2-2. All tied up. Ball inbounded to Nelson. Nelson to Baxter. Baxter on the Baxter shot is blocked by Kane. Throws it away to Nelson. Nelson now has it. Nelson being harassed by Hillman. Ball's loose on the floor. We got a jump ball. It'll be Kane basketball. Now coming into the game for Kane. Via Tagani. And Lily Williams. Ball back to Danielson. Danielson over to Tagani. Danielson again. Kate with the ball. To Tagani. Shots up. No good. Rebound. Shots up and in by Lily Williams. Lily Williams picked up the loose change, put it back up and in. Again, Kane applying pressure on the inbounds. Ball knocked out of bounds by Haley Hillman. It'll be Gator ball. Nelson. Brings the ball up. Nelson drives. Dishes off to Crow. Crow stopped by Danielson. Back to Petruzzi. Over to Nelson. Nelson drives. Nelson's shot is up and in. Leah Nelson with a driving layup to make the score 4-4. All tied up with 2:35 left in the first quarter. Danielson looks into height. Foul called on the floor. That'll be Jen Baxter from Port Allegheny called for the foul. That's Baxter's first, the team's first. Danielson to trigger the inbound. Danielson gets it into Hillman. Hillman brings it back up top, gives it back to Danielson. Danielson over to Tagani. To Danielson. Danielson into Haight. Haight over to Williams. Back to Haight. Haight shots up. No good. Battle for the rebound. And we've got a foul called, I believe, here. Nope. The officials got together, talked about it. Yes, it is a foul. Foul will be on Riley Haight. Her first, team second. Port Allegheny ball with 2:10 left. And we have a timeout by Port Allegheny coach. All right, Lady Gators back on the floor. Kane comes out also now. 2:10 left in the first quarter. Crow, inbounds to Petruzzi. Petruzzi looks to break the press. Gives it back to Nelson. Nelson dribbles. She's on the corner. Ball's out of bounds. Off the Kane coach. So it will be Kane basketball. 2:02 left. Costanzo inbounds to Danielson. Danielson's ball tipped by Petruzzi. Petruzzi over half court. Has control. Petruzzi drives. Kicks it back to Crow. Crow back to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive. Nelson shot is up. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Crow. Crow quickly to Simpson. Simpson looks to drive. Ball's out of bounds. Stays with Port Allegheny. 1:36 left. Still 4-4. In now for Kane. Riley Haight. And number 12, Kalina Rhodes. Height and Rhodes back in. Tagani stays in. Danielson takes a rest. To Baxter. Baxter on the high post. Baxter. Over to Petruzzi. Petruzzi leaves it for Nelson. Nelson's shot is up. It's good. Leah Nelson with a three-point shot that's in. The Gators now up 7-4. Nelson with a three-pointer from the wing. Ball worked back into Haight. Haight over to Williams. Williams to Tagani. The ball's loose. Petruzzi on the floor, scrambling for it. Picks up her feet. She's called for a walk, travel. Stays Kane basketball. Kane to inbounds. Ball's in, deflected by Jen Baxter. Again, Kane set to bring the ball in under the north basket. Ball is into Williams. Williams back to Costanzo. Costanzo shots up, no good. Rebounded by Baxter. Baxter quickly gets it to Petruzzi. Petruzzi up to half court. Nelson with another three. Shots up, no good. And down below, battle for the rebound between Petruzzi and Kane's Rhodes. Rhodes comes away with the basketball. To Kagani, back to Rhodes. Rhodes. Back with the ball. Back into Haight. Haight shots, no good. Rebound again. Haight tied up. It will be Port Allegheny basketball. With the tie-up was Petruzzi and Simpson. Tied up Haight. Back into the game for Kane is Hillman and Danielson. So, your original starting five plus Pagani is on the court. Petruzzi over to Simpson. Simpson to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive. Cut off by Danielson. Nelson gets by Danielson. Nelson driving layup. No good. And she's battling for the rebound. And we got a jump ball called between Baxter and Costanzo. It'll be Kane ball under the south basket. Ball's inbounded to Danielson. Danielson stopped by Crow. Crow deflects the ball into the hands of Petruzzi. Petruzzi looks. The Baxter shot up. No good. Tried to beat the buzzer. So at the end of the first quarter, the score, the Lady Gators 7, the Kane Wolves 4. 2 team fouls for Kane, 1 team foul for the Lady Gators. And now we're at the break. Also a reminder, we do play a little trivia here. I think we're going to name it Swamp Streaming Trivia, seeing how the gym's called the Swamp. And today's trivia question will be 2. The last trivia question, Bruce Galford had the correct answer with 15. That was league championships the Lady Gators had won. Nobody answered the second question, so we'll come back with that one. When was the last time the Lady Gators played in a district championship? The last time the Lady Gators played in a district championship. That's the first trivia question. The last time the Lady Gators played in a district championship. Okay, back to the action now. It'll be Port Allegheny ball on the inbounds. Petruzzi comes over. It's inbounds. All right. Ball's inbounded to Nelson. Nelson brings the ball over half court. Pick set by Petruzzi. Nelson over to Simpson. Simpson lifts the drive. Simpson ball stolen, but out of bounds by Costanzo. Stays Port Allegheny basketball. Ball's into Nelson. Nelson shots up. No good. Rebounded by Baxter. Baxter getting control of it over to Petruzzi. Petruzzi shot is up and in. Petruzzi foot just on the line for two. Petruzzi from the outside making the score 9-4. Ball into Costanzo. Costanzo drives, cut off by Nelson, deflected into the hands of Petruzzi. The Gators looking to run. Petruzzi picks up a dribble, get off to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive, stops, kicks it back to Simpson. Simpson's shot is up and in. From the baseline corner, Simpson with 2. Makes the score 11-4 quickly into the second quarter. 11-4 Lady Gators, 6:08 left in the second quarter. Timeout by Kane's coach. Also, tonight is senior night for the Lady Gators. The seniors to be announced tonight are Gracie Archer, Jade Evans, Bree Garzel, and Mallory Causer. Again, 4 seniors to be celebrated tonight. Sierra, Gracie Archer, Mallory Causer, Bree Garzel, and Jade Evans. We will video that for people so they can watch it and stream it here. Fourth, pressure, ball deflected into the hands of Costanzo. Costanzo takes off dribbles. Ball goes out of bounds, tipped by Petruzzi. Gators set up a little pressure here on the inbounds. Costanzo inbounds it quickly to Hillman. Hillman gets past, beats it. Baxter stops her in her tracks. Danielson back in, foul called on Jim Baxter on the shot. Going to the line for the Kane Wolves will be Riley Haight. Haight to the line to shoot 2. That's Baxter's second, team's second. Haight's first. It's good. Haight now with a second. That's in and out all around and in. Falls. Haight makes both free throws. 11-6 now. Port Allegheny. Petruzzi up the court. Petruzzi looks to drive. Petruzzi puts up a shot up. No good. Baxter with a rebound. No good. Loose. Nelson picks it up at the top of the C. Shot up. No good by Nelson. Ball loose. Finally handled by Hillman. Hillman now leaves it for Danielson. Danielson over half court. Over to Costanzo. Costanzo back to Hillman. Hillman's shot is in. Hillman with a quick 4 points. So it's 11-8 now in favor of the Lady Gators. The lead cut to 3. Nelson drives into the lane of Giants, and she's fouled by Costanzo in the act of shooting. It'll be Leah Nelson at the line for 2. Kane's third, Costanzo's first. Nelson to shoot 2. The first is on the way. Shots up and in. Coming into the game for Kane now, Leah Tagani. Then Lily Williams. Nelson second. No good. Rebound. Battle for it. Loose. Picked up by Hillman. Hillman to Danielson. Danielson takes her time, brings it up to half court. Danielson met at half court by Nelson. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball. Crow to trigger the inbound to Nelson. Crow gets it to Nelson. Nelson brings the ball up. 4:40 left in the first half. Nelson looks to drive. Nelson into Baxter. Baxter back to Crow. Off her hands and out of bounds. It'll be Kane ball 12-8. Kane looking to cut into the 4-point deficit. Port Allegheny comes up with a little bit of pressure. Okay, ball into Danielson's hand. Danielson guarded by Nelson. Over to Pagani. Back to Danielson. Danielson drives the layup. The bucket's good. 12-10 now. Kane has cut the lead to 2. Simpson looks to drive. Simpson drives. Shots up. Foul called. Simpson will go to the line. Simpson took one in the nose. She's going to the line to shoot 2. Okay, foul was on Riley Haight, her second, team's 4. Simpson on the line. Shots up, no good. Simpson, the second. Shot is up, no good, short. Rebounded, batted around, finally picked up by Williams, and she walks. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball. Side. Port Allegheny's ball on the side. Oh, now they're going down low. Port Allegheny's ball underneath on the south side of the gym. Crow to bring the ball in. Here we go. Crow looking to get it in, gets it into Petruzzi. Petruzzi leaves it for Nelson. Nelson looking to drive. Ball tipped away by Hillman. We got a loose ball on the floor, tied up by Williams and Nelson. Kane basketball going the other way. Substitution for Kane. Coming into the game for Kane is Costanzo. Out is Lily Williams. Micah Costanzo in for Kane. Lily Williams out for Kane. Port Allegheny meets with a man-to-man pressure. Ball into Hillman. She's cut off by Crow. Crow with a steal. Crow looks to drive. Crow shots up. No good. Rebounded. Petruzzi down there with a rebound. Petruzzi leaves it for Nelson. Nelson drives. Ball's knocked away by Hillman. It should stay Port Allegheny basketball. And it is Port Allegheny basketball. Now in for Kane. Back in. Helena Rhodes. Coming out for Kane is Riley Haight. Crow inbounds to Petruzzi. Petruzzi shot is up. It's in. We have Petruzzi with the layup to make the score 14-10. We have a timeout called by the Kane coach, Brian Weimer. Port Allegheny again applying pressure on the inbounds. Timeout. Score, Port Allegheny 14, Kane 10, 3:39 left in the first quarter. Also, of the seniors, we have a senior cheerleader, Sierra Wiley. So 5 seniors, 4 basketball players, and 1 cheerleader. 5 girls tonight will be honored on senior night. They are Sierra Wiley, Brie Garzel, Jade Evans, Mallory Cosner, and Gracie Archer. Okay, Kane to inbound the ball. Port Allegheny again lining up to apply pressure. Simpson on the ball coming in. Ball's in, knocked away by Nelson. It stays Kane basketball. Ball is into Pagani. Pagani stops. Harassed. Pagani with the ball now. Gets it off to Danielson. Danielson picked up by Petruzzi. Nelson helps out. Ball to Tagani. Tagani to the top to Hillman. Hillman over to Danielson. Danielson dribbles up top. Calls out a play to Hillman. Hillman to Costanzo. Costanzo back to Danielson. Danielson looking inside. Hillman pops out. Hillman shoots. Shots up. No good. Rebounded. But taken away by Nelson. Nelson gets the ball to Baxter. Now to Petruzzi. Fort Allegheny bringing the ball up the floor. Petruzzi looks to drive. Cut off by Tagani to Nelson. Nelson puts up a three. No good. Crow crashing the boards. Rebounds it. And we've got a jump ball as it was underneath Emma Danielson and Jen Baxter battling for the rebound. It will be Port Allegheny ball under the south basket. Port Allegheny coach Rebecca Schwab calls for a full timeout. 14-10, 2:49 left in the first half. Again, to play the Swamp Streaming Trivia game, go to the Facebook page and in the comment section, put in the correct answer. The first correct answer on the Facebook page will be the winner. Tonight's question: when was the last time the Lady Gators played in the district championship? The last time the Lady Gators were in a district championship. Then before the start of the varsity game, I will announce another trivia question. So that's 2 trivia questions. The first one: when was the last time the Lady Gators played in the district championship? Second horn. Gators to come out. Ball in the Nelson. Nelson puts up a shot. Shot's up, no good. Off the hands of Pate, out of bounds. It stays with Port Allegheny. Okay, Crow to inbounds. Crow, ball's deflected. It will be Kane's ball. Ball knocked away by Rhodes, and Crow went off of Crow as she was standing out of bounds as she came in. Costanzo to inbounds. Pressure applied. Nelson knocks the ball away. Out of bounds, stays Kane ball. Port Allegheny in a man press. Ball comes in. Pate gets it. Pate back to Costanzo. Costanzo up to Hillman. Hillman retains it. Hillman looks to drive. Hillman stopped by Crow. Shots up. No good. Into the hands of Costanzo. Costanzo tied up. It's a Simpson, Crow, and Petruzzi all in to tie up the ball. It'll be Kane basketball. 2:27. Kane inbounding underneath the north basket. Hillman triggers the inbounds pass. Ball is into Tagani. Tagani is fouled on the floor. Foul will be on Leah Nelson. That's her first, the team's third. Again, Hillman to trigger the inbounds pass. Ball is inbounded. Shots up, no good. Simpson saves it, but into the hands of Costanzo. Now the ball back into the hands of Danielson from Kane. Pagani. Over to Costanzo. Back to Hillman. Hillman sets up, puts up a three. Shots up. No good. Pagani and Thea Petruzzi, both number threes, down low, battling for rebound. Off of Tagani. Port Allegheny ball. Okay, we have a substitution coming back into the game. Is Emma Danielson. She replaces Kalina Rhodes. Crow to inbounds. Kane with a three-quarter court trap. Broken by Simpson. Simpson passes off the Baxter. Baxter's layup up, no good. We got a foul call. It'll be on the Lady Gators. I don't know if it will go on Simpson or Baxter. The foul is on Riley Simpson. That's her first, the team's fourth. Again, Port Allegheny with man-to-man pressure. Danielson breaks it, looks up off the hands of Hillman. It stays, ball goes back to Port Allegheny. 1:51 left, 14-10. Crow into Petruzzi. Kane drop backs on the pressure. Meets him up at half court to Nelson. Nelson looking to drive with Hillman on her. Nelson stops. Ball knocked away by Hillman. Back by Nelson. Kane on a 2-on-0. Tagani shots up, no good. Danielson there to pick up the gimme, and it's 14-12 now. A 2-point lead for the Lady Gators, 1:27 left. Nelson looks to drive, passes off the Baxter. Off the hands of Pate. It'll stay Port Allegheny ball. 1:22 left. Ball back into Baxter. Baxter to Nelson. Nelson puts up a three short. Rebounded. Tossed out by Pate. Pate out to Tagani. Tagani walked before she put the layup there. No basket. Port Allegheny basketball. 112. 14-12 Port Allegheny. Into Petruzzi. Petruzzi to Nelson. Nelson on the wing, being harassed by Hillman. Ball knocked it right. Picked up into the hands of Hillman. Kane looks to run. Hillman stopped. Cut off by Crow. Leah Nelson comes from behind and knocks the ball away, so it'll still be Kane ball. Nelson hustling back to knock the ball away. Kane to inbounds. 5 seconds. Lady Gators posting up on the inbound D. Forcing a 5 second. The ball goes back to the Gators. Ball's inbounded to Petruzzi. Over to Simpson. To Petruzzi. Simpson switched her feet. Called for a travel. Port Allegheny turns the ball over. Costanzo from Kane to inbounds. Again, Port Allegheny in a man pressure. Costanzo gets it into Danielson. Danielson loses her footing, loses control. Ball picked up by Petruzzi. Petruzzi looking to bring it back up the court. Petruzzi off to Nelson. Hillman reaches in, knocks it away. Hillman now with the ball. Stopped by Nelson, then stopped by Petruzzi. Hillman called for the offensive charge. Leah Petruzzi taking the charge. It's Port Allegheny ball. 14-12. That is Hillman's second, team's fifth. Ball into Petruzzi. 25 seconds left. Petruzzi up over half court. Met by Tagani. Petruzzi leaves it for Nelson. Nelson looks to drive. Stops, backs it out. Gives it to Crow. Crow to Baxter. Baxter's shot is up. Short. No good. Ball's out of bounds. Stays with Port Allegheny. 14 seconds left in the half. Port Allegheny 14-12. Port Allegheny inbounding the ball. Here it comes to Petruzzi. Petruzzi looks to shoot. Leaves it for Nelson. Nelson drives. Nelson into Baxter. Baxter in trouble. Baxter gets it to Danielson. Tied up. Jump ball. Stays with Port Allegheny. Port Allegheny 5 seconds to get a shot off before the end of the half with a 2-point lead. Okay. Look, there comes the swinging gate. Over to Simpson. Simpson with a left hand. It's up and in. Simpson with a left-handed layup with 3.8 off the inbound. Makes the bucket, and now we'll go to the line for the N1. Foul is called on Kane's Costanzo. That's her second. So Kane has Hillman with 2, Costanza with 2, and Haight with 2. Simpson, shots up, no good. Battle for rebound off the hands of Thea Petruzzi. Kane ball, 1.7 seconds left. 16-12, the Lady Gators with the lead at halftime. They have a guy wide open down the floor. Ball comes up. Stopped by Simpson. Shots up, no good. At the buzzer, Hillman just short from just inside a half court. The score at halftime. The Port Allegheny Lady Gators 16. The Kane Lady Wolves 12. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The leading scorers for both teams. For Kane with 6 points. Emma Danielson. Riley Haight has 2 points. Lily Williams has 2 points. And Haley Hillman has 2 points. Foul trouble for Kane. Hillman has 2. Costanzo with 2. And Haight with 2. Port Allegany. Thea Petruzzi, 4 points. Leah Nelson, the team leader, with 6. Riley Simpson with 4. And foul trouble. Riley Simpson has 1. Jen Baxter has 2. So, back out we come. It'll be Kane basketball, and they're heading to the south side of the gym. Inbounds for Kane, it's Costanzo. Again, picked up by man pressure. Hillman looks to drive, cut off by Simpson. Over to Danielson. Danielson looking for help. Hillman pops out. Hillman guarded by Simpson. Simpson knocks the ball away. It'll stay Kane basketball. Ball inbound. Shot up. No good. Long rebound. Run down by Crow. Crow quickly off to Nelson. Nelson now at half court. Nelson puts up a 3 from the top. No good. Long rebounded. Picked up by Danielson. Knocked out of bounds by Nelson. It stays with Kane. Kane inbounding right in front of the Port Allegany Lady Gator bench. Costanzo into Hillman. Simpson overplays it. Hillman now up to half court. Picked up by Nelson. Simpson knocked away. Nelson picks it back up. Nelson looks up. Waits for the rest of the Gators. Down low to Simpson. Simpson dribbles to the top to Thea Petruzzi. Petruzzi shot short. Petruzzi follows. Picks up the rebound. It's a jump ball. We have Danielson and Petruzzi on the floor. Ball stays with Port Allegany. Crow to inbounds. Petruzzi pops out. Petruzzi gives it off to Nelson. Ball knocked out of bounds by Danielson. It'll stay with Port Allegany. You're going to inbound to be Crow again. We've got a blood on Danielson. She comes out. Coming in for her is Tagani. Crow to inbounds. Ball into Simpson. Simpson looks to drive off to Nelson. Ball on the floor. Again, girls' bodies on the floor. It'll be Kane basketball. Costanzo and Simpson in that little scrum. Kane looks to inbounds. Kane quickly gets it into Takani. Takani up the floor. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Kane. Costanzo with the inbounds. Again, Port in like a man press. Ball knocked away by Nelson, regained by Tagani, out of bounds, but it will stay last off of Tagani. It'll stay with Port Allegany. Okay, Simpson takes the ball to Nelson. Nelson puts up a 3, shots up, no good. Rebound loose, gathered by Haight, who quickly gets the ball to Rhodes. Rhodes now back over Tagani to Hillman. Hillman. Now the ball into Haight. Off of Rhodes, it'll be Port Allegany ball. Score 16-12 still, Port Allegany, 5:22 left in the third quarter. Kane drops back into a man. Off the Crow. Crow down low to Simpson. Simpson looks to drive. Left hand, no good. Crow with a rebound. Back to Petruzzi. Petruzzi brings it up top. Screen set by Nelson. Petruzzi looks to drive. Cut off by Tagani to Baxter. Baxter gets the ball back to Petruzzi. Off of Petruzzi's foot. Out of bounds. It'll stay Kane ball. Coming back in after the blood repair is Emma Danielson. Ball into Baxter. Baxter shot blocked by Haight. Again, Port Allegheny to inbounds. Into Simpson. Simpson looks to drive. Haight with the defense. Simpson with the layup. Good. 18-12 Port Allegheny. Again, Port Allegheny in man. Hillman breaks it. Driving away. We've got a foul called on Jen Baxter. Her third, team's first. Kane ball underneath. Baxter with 3 fouls now. Off to Tagani. Tagani off the hands of Costanzo, out of bounds. Port Allegheny ball. Ball now inbounded to Nelson. Nelson brings it up. Nelson's 3, no good. Off the hands of Danielson, out of bounds. Port Allegheny ball into the game now for the Lady Gators. Brielle Budd. She replaces Jim Baxter with 3 fouls. Ball into Budd. Budd into Baxter. Budd shots up, no good. Rebounded. Kick out to Tagani. Tagani up to Hillman. Hillman looks to drive. Stopped by Crow. Nothing there. Back to Nelson. Nelson with Hillman trailing. Hillman comes from behind and knocks the ball away. Regains it. Hillman back up to Haight. Haight looks to drive. Stops. Pops. Banks it in. 18-14. Petruzzi drives, looks low to Budd. Budd gets the ball back. Out to Nelson. Nelson setting it up with Hillman on her. Petruzzi sets a screen. Nelson looks to drive. Overplayed by Hillman. We've got a timeout called by Port Allegheny. 3:36 left. The score, the Port Allegheny Lady Gators 18. The Kane Lady Wolves 14. Okay, back to action. 18-14, 3:36 left. It'll be Lady Gator basketball. Underneath. Crow to inbounds. Nelson pops out. Crow throws it deep in Petruzzi. Intercepted by Tagani. Tagani down the floor, slows it up. Loses her balance and travels. Port Allegheny basketball side out. All right. Petruzzi inbounds. Kane back, waiting to play man-to-man at half court. Nelson looks to drive. Nelson still the ball to Simpson. Simpson drives. Simpson's shot no good. Picked up by Budd. Brielle Budd puts the ball up and into the layup. 20-14, the Lady Gators. Again, Port Allegheny man. Ball inside. deflected off the hands of Williams, picked up by Simpson. Simpson looks up to Bud. Stepping in front of that pass is Nelson, or Danielson. Danielson gets the ball to Tagani, stolen by Nelson. Nelson goes in for the layup, and she's fouled. Nelson will go to the line. The foul is on Emma Danielson. Kane's first of the half. That is Danielson's first foul. Nelson's first is no good. Again, Nelson with the back end. Second for Nelson. Shot is up, no good. Long rebound, we got a battle for it. Jump ball called, stays with Port Allegany. 2014, Port Allegany with a 6-point lead, 2:40 left in the third. Throw to inbound. Throw gets it into Nelson. Nelson on the wing. Nelson looks low to Bud. Off the hands, deflected out of bounds by Riley Haight. It stays with Port Allegany. We got a foul, offensive player control foul called on Brielle Bud. It'll be Kane ball underneath. Again, Port and a man. Ball into Haight out to Pagani. Pagani over. It's ball knocked away by Nelson. Nelson hustling back. Slows it down as she gets to the wing. Then to Petruzzi. Petruzzi into Bud. Bud looks to drive. Bud drives. Shots up. No good. Rebound by Haight. Haight. Ball gets knocked away into Nelson's hands. Nelson drives and she's fouled by Riley Haight. Nelson will go to the line to shoot two. That will be Haight's third, the team's second. Riley Haight with 3 fouls for Kane. Nelson, first is up, no good. Back into the game, Emma Danielson, she replaces Riley Haight. Nelson with the second foul shot. It's up, no good. Rebound long, picked up by Rhodes. Rhodes off to Danielson. Kane calls out a motion play. Off to Tagani's hands, out of bounds. It's Kane's ball, or sorry, it's Port Allegany's ball. Tagani with the hustle, almost went into the bleachers. Port Allegany's ball. Petruzzi to inbound to Nelson. Nelson looks into Bud. Gets the ball to Bud, off of Bud's hands, picked up by Costanzo. Costanzo over to Danielson. Danielson up the half court. Guarded by Petruzzi. Simpson tips the ball away into the hands of Costanzo. Back to Danielson. Danielson with Petruzzi on her. Danielson looks to drive. Shut off by Crow, but finds it. Rhodes underneath. Ball back into Danielson's hands. Back to Rhodes. She misses the shot. Rebound taken by Nelson. Nelson slows it down. Nelson again. Foul called on the floor. The foul will be on, I believe, Haley Hillman. It'll be her third, the team's third. So Kane with Hillman and Haight with 3 fouls apiece. Port Allegany's Crow to inbounds. Out to Petruzzi. Off of her hands. Run down. Out of bounds. It'll be Kane basketball. In for Kane, number 20, Kylie Ayek. Ayek in the game now. Blues ball on the side, Costanzo to inbound. So on the floor now you have Costanzo, Danielson, Tagani, Rhodes, and Ayak. Ball tipped on the floor. We got to scramble for it. Danielson and Petruzzi on the floor. Ball stays in Kane's possession. Again, Ford into Danielson. Danielson stopped by Simpson. Shot up, no good. Simpson brings down a rebound, and she travels underneath. It'll be Kane ball again. Port Allegheny with a 6-point lead. 1:09 left in the third. Danielson looks to inbound. Danielson, ball tipped by Crow into the hands of Petruzzi. Down the floor comes Petruzzi. Petruzzi looks to drive. Petruzzi dishes off to Bud. Bud is fouled by Danielson. Real Bud will go to the line to shoot 2. That's Kane's 4th. And that is Danielson's first foul. Sorry, Danielson's second foul. Coming back in for Kane after the foul shot will be Jen Baxter for Port Allegheny, and for Kane, Riley Haight. But first is up and in. Baxter coming in for shooter. She has to wait to come in for the second foul shot. 21-14. Real Bud with free throws. Pushes the lead up to 7. Bud second. Shot is up. It's no good. Bud loose after the ball into Crow. Crow back to Petruzzi. Petruzzi shot from the top of the key. It's good. Tia Petruzzi with a jumper to make it 23-14. Again, Port applying pressure. Ball to Danielson. Danielson back. Bud back. Ball off of Simpson. Then off of Bud. Good hustle. It'll be Kane basketball underneath. Good hustle back by the Lady Gators. Ball to be inbounded. Ball over to Rhodes. Rhodes into Costanzo. Baxter blocks the shot. Back to her. Costanzo ends up walking. Port Allegheny with a 23-14 lead. 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Nelson brings the ball up. Screen set by Petruzzi. Nelson to Simpson. Simpson looks to Baxter. Ball tipped. Picked up by Rhodes. Rhodes on a break. Stop. Harassed by Nelson. Shots up. No good. Long rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. And it'll stay with Kane. Bud to come back in. Bud in for Crow. Again, man defense. Ball into Rhodes. Rhodes quickly over to Ayak. Ayak back to Rhodes. To Costanzo. Costanzo shots up. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Danielson. Danielson shots up. No good. Picked up on the backside by Simpson, and that'll end the third quarter with the Lady Gators with a 23-14 lead over the Kane Lady Wolves. ball back in to be inbounded. Crow inbounds to Nelson. A little high. Nelson runs it down. Hillman and Chase. Nelson brings the ball back up, settles it back down. The starting five for the Gators: Petruzzi, Nelson, Crow, Simpson, and Baxter. Ball stolen by Danielson. Danielson gets the ball to Costanzo. Ball now off the floor. On the floor for the Lady Wolves, we have Danielson, Hillman, Costanzo, Tagani, and Tate. Ball loose. Again, Kane running a motion offense to Haight. Back to Danielson. Danielson steps. Foul called on the floor on Thea Petruzzi. The team's third, Thea's first. Ball inbounded to Hillman, knocked away by Riley Simpson. Okay, K's ball again. Ball into Haight. Haight shots up. It's good. Haight puts the ball up, jumper up right off the inbounds. 23-16, a 7-point lead for the Lady Gators. Nelson over to Baxter. Crow flashes up top. Crow to Petruzzi. Off Petruzzi's hands, almost saved by Simpson, but out of bounds. It'll be Kane basketball. Again, Port Allegheny drops back. Not going to apply pressure here. Going to pick him up man at half court. Danielson guarded by Petruzzi. Off to Costanzo. Hillman cuts. Ball knocked away by Riley Simpson into the hands of Cheyenne Crow. Crow brings the ball up to half court. Crow over to Riley Simpson. Simpson looks to drive. Tries to pass down low. Stepped in front by Haight. Off to Tagani. Back to Danielson. Danielson drives. Loses control of the ball. It's Port Allegheny basketball. Ball inbounded. Nelson slowly comes up. Up and getting ready to come in for the game for Kane is Rose. Simpson. Simpson shot up, no good. Rebounded by Haight. Haight quickly gets the ball to Danielson. Danielson looks to drive. Crow stops. No good. Riley Simpson, ball taken away by Tagani. Tagani shot up and in. 23-18. Kane's coach calls a timeout. The Lady Wolves have cut the lead to 5. They trail the Port Allegheny Lady Gators 23-18. 5:02 left in the fourth quarter. The Lady Wolves have 4 team fouls. The Lady Gators with 3. Again, tonight is senior night. We will be celebrating the senior year of cheerleader Sierra Wiley, basketball players Jade Evans, Bree Garzell, Mallory Causer, and Gracie Archer. Hope you join us for senior night. .502. Left here in the swamp. Port Allegheny with a 5-point lead. First horn. Both teams coming back onto the floor. Kane comes out in a stack formation high. Port Allegheny's ball. Oh, the ball was given to the wrong team. Port Allegheny's ball. Kane does have the possession arrow. Ball into Nelson. off to Simpson. Simpson to Petruzzi. Petruzzi to Crow. Crow looks into Baxter. Off of Baxter's hands. Off of Hate's hands. Hate out of bounds. It stays with Port Allegheny. It'll be Port Allegheny ball. Crow again to inbounds. Crow gets the ball into Simpson. Simpson looks. Ball deflected into the hands of Tagani. Tagani with a bring Simpson back. Tagani's shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Crow. Crow quickly gets the ball to Petruzzi. Petruzzi up to half court. Petruzzi guarded by Tagani. Petruzzi gets the ball to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive. Off to Crow. Crow shots up. Short. No good. Rebounded by Rhodes. Rhodes. Ball quickly off to Tagani. Tagani brings the ball up. Picked up by Nelson at half court. Tagani at the top. Tagani off to Rhodes in the corner. Tagani's shot is no good. Rebounded. Thea Petruzzi with the rebound. And we got a jump ball between Hillman, Tagani, and Petruzzi. It'll be Kane ball. Now into the game for Kane. Number 10, Ava Brinkley. Also back in Danielson. Brinkley in the game now for Kane. Ball to Brinkley, through her hands. Brinkley dives out of bounds. It'll stay Port Allegheny. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball. .345, 23-18 Lady Gators. Nelson looks inside. Simpson. Nelson played by Hillman. Nelson picks the ball up. Nelson goes to drive. Shot is up. Nelson with the layup, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for the N1. Leah Nelson, not afraid to go into the land of the Giants. Fouled, and she's at the line for one. Nelson's N1. Is up. No good. But Nelson gets her own rebound. Gator, nobody. It was called it never hit the rim? Okay. Kane inbounds. Kane clears all the way up to Costanza. Costanza beats the defense. Costanza's shot is up and in. A layup. 25-20, 3:22 left. Nelson brings the ball back up. Guarded by Hillman. Simpson working down low. Shot. Pass. No good. Again, Danielson hassled by Nelson. Back up. Danielson over half court. Danielson over to Brinkley. Brinkley down low to Haight. Haight with a layup. It's 25-22. A three-point lead for the Gators. Ball into Petruzzi. 2:54 left in the game. Petruzzi looks to drive. Picked up by Danielson. Petruzzi over to Simpson. Simpson looks inside the Baxter. Ball knocked away by Hillman. Hillman's off and running. Leah Nelson from behind knocks the ball out of bounds. Saves the breakaway layup. It's still Kane ball though. Kane in the stack high formation. Ball to Hillman. Hillman shot. She was on the line. No good. Into the hands of Costanzo. Costanzo drives. Shots up. No good. Baxter with a rebound. Knocked away. We have Nelson and Brinkley on the floor. Tie up. It'll be Port Allegheny's basketball. Ball inbounded. Petruzzi. Up to half court. Over to Nelson. Nelson leaves it there for Simpson. Simpson to Baxter. Baxter's shot. Tipped by Costanzo, but tipped by Haight. Haight got her with the body. That'll be Haight's fourth foul. Team 6. Baxter to the line to shoot 2. Haight with 4 fouls now. Baxter's shot is up, and it's good. No good. Shot does not count. Baxter's foot was on the line. Line violation. So, no good on the basket. Baxter has one foul shot left. Into the game now is Tagano. Hillman will take a break. Baxter's next shot. Shot is up, no good, off. But Simpson gets a rebound, runs it down, gives it to Nelson. Coach Allegheny calls a timeout with 2:14 left, holding on to a 3-point lead, 25-22. Team fouls for Kane, 6. Port Allegheny with 3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And so you know, currently we have 80 viewers watching today's contest. 80 viewers. We thank you all. Okay, 2:14 left. Port Allegheny to inbounds. Port Allegheny inbounding the ball under their own basket. Throw to inbounds. Throw quickly to Simpson. Simpson's shot is up, no good. Rebound taken by Haight. She outlets it to Tagani. Tagani down the floor, stopped by Nelson. Tagani shots up, no good. Rebounded by Petruzzi. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Petruzzi brings it up, leaves it off to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive. Nelson drives, shots up and in. Wait a minute. Was it a foul before the basket or after the basket? We're waiting to see. Basket waved off. Nelson called for the charge. 1:53 left in the game. Nelson called for the charge. Wave off the basket. Ball up to Costanzo. Costanzo has it. Costanzo drive, shots up and in. Throw with a foul. Costanzo goes to the line. Possibility of tying the game. 25-24. Costanzo on the line. Possibly ties it with the end one. Shot is up. Long rebound, picked up by Haight. Haight shots up, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Baxter. Baxter deflects the shot. It'll be Kane basketball. Kane back in the stack formation. Kane all the way into Costanzo. Costanzo guarded by Nelson. Gives the ball to Danielson. Danielson over to Haight. To Hillman. Back to Danielson. Danielson puts it into Haight. Haight shots up. No good. Thea Petruzzi down low with a rebound. 128. Port Allegheny guards aren't afraid to go down low and help clean up rebounds. Petruzzi into Baxter. Shot blocked. Kane uses a timeout. Wait a minute. Jump ball. No, Kane does not want the timeout. Jump ball was called before the timeout. Keynes takes over possession. 1:17 left, 25-24. Kane the inbound, trailing by 1. Kane, long baseball pass to Costanzo. Costanzo runs it down. It's a jump ball. Crow ties up Costanzo. Port Allegheny clinging to a 1-point lead with 1:14 left. Kane drops back into a man. Gonna pick him up at half court. Petruzzi brings the ball up. Picked up by Tagani. Petruzzi, screen set by Nelson. Petruzzi off to the wing, back to Nelson. Nelson now guarded by Hillman. Hillman knocks the ball away. Nelson brings it back up, gets control, takes the time. Back over now. Back into Simpson. Simpson over to Crow. Crow inside the Baxter. Crow is fouled. Crow is fouled by Danielson. That'll put Crow on the line to shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Crow, 1-and-1. Foul on Danielson. Crow. Shot is up. It's good. Crow makes it a 2-point lead. Now has the back end of the 1-and-1. Possibility to run this to a 3-point lead. Crow second. It's good. The Lady Gators up by 3. Hillman to inbounds. Port comes down, still in a man-like press. Ball thrown out of bounds. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball underneath because the ball was not touched by anyone. So the ball goes to Port Allegheny underneath. Kane calls a timeout. So Port Allegheny with that errant pass will have the ball underneath their own basket with a 3-point lead. 48 seconds left. All right, again, tonight is senior night. We'll be celebrating 5 seniors. Sierra Wiley, Bree Garzell, Jade Evans, Mallory Causer, and Gracie Archer. The seniors, the cheerleaders are Sierra Wiley, Madison Kotwitz, Sapphire Nichols, Jeanette Nichols, Kaylin Bonowitz, and Kendra McGarvey Smoker. Port Allegheny with the ball. Now back, they're just playing keep away. Ball to Crow. Crow skip pass, stepped in front by Danielson. Jump ball. Ball goes back to Kane. 33 seconds left. 33 seconds left. Kane to inbounds. Hillman set to inbounds. Again, Port Allegheny comes into a man-to-man. Costanzo breaks long. Ball thrown into Haight. Haight goes to throw to Costanzo. It's out of bounds. It'll be Port Allegheny ball. Port Allegheny to inbound. Kane drops back. Comes a half-court man. 30 seconds left. Nelson takes her time. She's got 10 seconds to get over half court. Nelson, ball up to Petruzzi. A little high through Petruzzi's hands. The Lady Gators have run 13 seconds off the clock. With 20 seconds left, Kane calls a timeout with 20 seconds left. Trailing by 3, 27-24 in favor of the Lady Gators. Okay, first horn. Kane will inbound 3/4 court on the north side of the gym. Hillman probably the trigger again. He's triggered in the inbounds all night. The Gators come back out. Looking to pick up in man. Baxter down low playing a safety. Ball's into Costanza. Costanza, ball over to Nelson. Back to Hillman. Hillman gets the ball to Danielson. Danielson to Haight. Haight over to Hillman. Shots up. It's off the rim. No good. Tip. Picked up by Costanzo. Back to Hillman. Hillman fires up a three. Shots up. No good. Petruzzi pulls down the rebound to end the game. Steve Petruzzi rebounding the basketball with 1 second left. Port Allegheny wins 27-24. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lady Gators with a 27-24 JV win over the Lady Wolves of Kane. Now, if you could all please stay around, we're going to be honoring the 5 seniors I have mentioned. Cheerleader Sierra Wiley. Basketball players, Bree Garzell, Mallory Causer, Gracie Archer, and Jade Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy senior night. It's ready to start in about 2 minutes.
Gracie Archer. Gracie is the daughter of Doug and Mallory Archer. She had played basketball for 6 years, led her in 2 seasons, and is a captain this season. She says her favorite memory is when she had to pee so badly, and Evan had to tell the coaches to stop the bus so she could pee on the side of the road. Gracie also has played soccer and track, and is a member of the Varsity Club. She is a member of concert and show choirs, chamber singers, gifted, peer helpers, and National Honor Society. After high school, Gracie plans to attend Kent State University for zoology. Gracie's advice to her teammates: always try your best and stay dancing. Gracie Archer. Mallory Causer. Mallory is the daughter of Martin Causer and Melissa marching, jazz, concert, and IU9 bands, and was selected for both the PMEA District Choir and District Band. Mallory also participates in theater club, French club, and has participated in musicals Secret Garden, Newsies, and Bye Bye Birdie. Mallory was selected as Miss Borrellini, Homecoming Queen, and a Laurel Festival contestant. After high school, Mallory plans to attend college to major in tree medicine. Mallory's advice to her teammates is, there will be highs and lows in life, just keep working hard and you will be successful. Mallory Causer. She has played basketball for 6 years, led her in each varsity season, and is a captain this season. Bree's favorite memory is being couch floor for the first time in her varsity career. She was selected to the 2020 NTL Basketball All-Star Team. Bree also has played soccer, softball, travel basketball, and softball. Is a member of the Varsity Club. She is a member of concert and show choir, chamber singers, and National Honor Society. She received the National Society of High School Scholars Award. After high school, Bree plans to attend college where she will continue to play basketball and major in psychology, then attend law school or the police academy. Bree's advice to her teammates is, don't talk or laugh online during drills unless Jamie is in a good mood. He will make you run. Also, stay dancing and pet Jamie's head whenever you can. Bree Garza. Jay Evans. James is the daughter of Jamie and Denise Evans. She has played basketball for 6 years. She has led her in 3 varsity seasons and is a captain. James' favorite memories are all the jam sessions before every game, either in the locker room or on the court warming up. She says it really gets everyone hyped up for the game. She has also played volleyball and softball and is a member of the Varsity Club. Jay also has participated in show choir, gifted program, and National Honor Society. After graduation, Jay plans to attend University of North Florida, majoring in exercise science, and then plans to pursue a doctorate in physical therapy. Jay's advice to her teammates is, never kick the basketballs. You will get in trouble. Jay Evans. And if you can stand up and give a standing ovation to these 4 great Gator basketball players and our senior cheerleader. Congratulations, ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, the 5 seniors from Port Allegheny, cheerleader Sierra Wiley, basketball players Mallory Causer, Jade Evans, Gracie Archer, and Bree Garzell. Thank you for joining us for senior night. We'll be back on the air with broadcasting, live announcing in about 15 minutes. Again, thank you all for joining us. Don't forget, when we come back on the air, I'll be giving some shout outs to people. Again, thanks for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Tonight's officials for tonight's game: Noah Jordan, Jill Stuckey, and Dave Pug Furman. Again, the officials: Jordan, Stuckey, Furman. Your starting lineups: for Kane, number 10, Maddie Koza. Number 13, Emma Eli. Number 22, Rainey Wright. Number 25, Audrey Marconi. And number 33, Sari Swanson. For the Lady Gators: number 1, Gracie Archer. Number 2, Evan Stauffer. Number 10, Bree Garzel. Number 21, Brielle Budd. And number 24, Jade Evans. The Lady Gators are coached by Jemmy Evans. And the Lady Wolves are coached by Brandon Troutman. Now, if you all please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone. Would you please rise for the playing of the national anthem?
Okay, please listen to the public discussion of Mr. Justin Binkowski. Starting lineups.
Number 13, Emma Eli. Number 22, Rainey Wright. Number 25, Audrey Marconi. And number 33, Sari Swanson. And starting lineup for the Gators: senior number 1, Gracie Archer. Sophomore number 2, Evan Stauffer. Senior number 10, Bree Garzel. Senior number 24, Jade Evans. And senior number 42, Ryan Hauser.
Okay, before the tip-off, I'd like to give a shout-out. Tim Irons, if you're listening, I was thinking about you the other day, eating bacon and hanging with Tommy Ricketts. Okay, to tip for the Lady Gators is Jade Evans. Taking a tip for Kane, Audrey Marconi. Marconi and Evans to get things started. tip. Won by Marconi. Into the hands of Wright. Wright quickly gets the ball off to Koza. Koza over to Wright. Gets the ball into Marconi. Marconi looks down low, overthrows the pass. The Gator ball. Stauffer inbounds to Garzell. Garzell met with a little pressure by Wright. Garzell over to Stauffer. Into the corner to Evans. Evans out to Archer. Archer to Garzell. Ball tip. Garzell regains control. Gets it to Stauffer. Stauffer shots up. No good. It'll be out of bounds. Off of Kane's Audrey Marconi. Gator ball underneath the south basket. Okay, ball's in to Garzell. Garzell from the top of the key. Garzell looks to shake. Shots up, no good. Evans with a rebound out to Stauffer. Stauffer drives. Shots up, no good. Rebounded, picked up by Wright, who dishes it back off to Koza. Koza now being guarded by Stauffer. Koza off to Marconi. Marconi over to Eli. Shots up by Koza's no good. Evans handles the rebound, gets it up to Garzell. Garzell being checked over to Evans. Evans' shots up, no good. Long rebound, run down by Eli. Eli gets the ball up to Koza. Koza gathers the handle. Koza off to Marconi. Marconi leaves it for Koza. Back to Marconi. Marconi shots up and in. Audrey Marconi gets Kane Lady Wolves on the board. 2-0 Lady Wolves. Garzell looks to drive. Garzell gets by. Dishes it off for Koza. Koza was zigging whenever zagging. Ball's out of bounds. Kane basketball. Koza to Eli. Back to Koza. Koza now gets the ball to Wright. Wright to Swanson. Swanson looks low to Eli. Off her hands, Eli regathers. Brings the ball back out top. Guarded by Archer. Koza, ball deflected into the hands of Stauffer. Stauffer on the break. Stopped by Koza was stopped by Swanson. Fouled from behind on Koza following the play. It'll be Port Allegheny ball underneath the basket. Port Allegheny inbounds. Ball's into Evans. Evans looks to drive. Down to Koza. Koza shots up and in. Mallory Koza with a layup to make the score 2-2. Nice pass by Jade Evans to set up Koza for the bucket. No. Ball to Swanson. To Marconi. To the corner to Koza. Foul. Swanson is fouled in the act of shooting. Foul is on Port Allegheny's Mallory Koza, number 42. Swanson to the line to shoot 2. Shot is no good. The second. The second is in. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a winner of the trivia question. That is Gator. Gator had the correct answer of the year was 2013, the last year the Lady Gators played in the district championship. Gator, congratulations, you are today's winner. Ball to Stauffer. Stauffer puts up a 3, no good. Off the hands of Eli, it'll stay with the Gators. The King Wolves have a 3-2 lead with 5:01 left. Ball into Archer. Archer gets it up to Garzell. Garzell harassed by Wright. Ball pass to Mallory Koza. Mallory with another bucket. Makes the score 4-3 Port Allegheny. Wright looks to drive. Kicks it back to Marconi. Marconi looks low to Swanson. Swanson looks to drive. Swanson double dribble. Swanson with a double dribble turns the ball over. Now Port Allegheny basketball with a 4-3 lead at 4:34 of the first quarter. Ball up to Garzell. Garzell drives, shots in. Garzell with a layup, a running layup, makes the score 6-3 Port Allegheny. Koza brings the ball up into Swanson. Swanson over to Eli. Eli shots no good. Rebounded, put back up and in by Marconi. Audrey Marconi with a bucket after the putback. 6-5 Lady Gators. Garzell again looks to drive. Garzell drives short. Ball to Koza. Koza gets the rebound out to Evans. Evans shots up and in. Koza grabbed the rebound, kicking back out to Evans. Evans from the corner baseline for the bucket. 8-5 Lady Gator lead. Now ball back to Eli. Eli gets it into Swanson. Swanson out to Marconi. Marconi looks to drive. Ball off her foot. It'll be Lady Gator basketball with 3:29. Checking into the game now for the Lady Gators is Brielle Budd. She replaces Mallory Koza. Budd in the game now, number 21. Garzell brings the ball up, being harassed by Wright. Over to Archer, who's guarded by Eli. Stauffer drives past Koza, off the hands, saved by out of bounds. Couldn't quite save it. Bree Garzell went into the Kane bench, couldn't save the ball. Ball goes back to Kane. Kane trailing 8-5, 3:05 in the first. Ball now in Eli's hands. Eli quickly to Swanson. Shots up, no good. Rebound down low. Off of Kane's Koza. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball. Stauffer into Garzell. Back to Stauffer. Stauffer on the wing to Archer out top. Garzell flashes out the wing. Garzell's shot is up, short. Rebound, picked up by Stauffer. The outlet pass is taken away by Wright. Now, Eli sets up the offense for the Wolves. Wright drives, shot is up, no good, but she'll go to the line. Audrey Wright picked up the foul on Brielle Budd, right to the line to shoot two. Wright's first, no good. One left. Time's up. And in. Wright's free throw cuts the lead to 8-6 in favor of the Lady Gators. Garzell to Stauffer. Stauffer looks for Evans. Evans flashes. Evans down low to Budd. Bud's move. Block taken away by Swanson. Loose ball on the floor. Budd rolled over with the ball. Called for the travel. Ball back to Kane, 8-6. Port Allegheny in a man. Garzell is on the right. Evans is on Marconi. Marconi looks to drive. Shots up, no good. Garzell with a rebound. Garzell looks to run. Garzell with a drive. Shot up. Garzell fouled. She'll go to the line. Garzell is fouled by either Marconi or Wright. Both were there. The foul is on Audrey Marconi. Marconi's first, team second. Garzell to shoot two. Garzell's first. A little hard, no good. Garzell with one left. Garzell second is no good off them. Side of the basket. Rebounded by Marconi. Koza has the ball. Deflected. Regained by Wright. Now back to Koza. Koza looks to drive. Koza stepped on the out of bounce line. Turnover. Ball to the Lady Gators. 8-6. Gators with a 2-point lead. Garzell up. Garzell looks to drive. Kicks it out to Stauffer. Stauffer over to Evans. Evans back to Archer. Now ball back to Garzell. Garzell looks to drive. Garzell drives. Shots up and in. Garzell split two defenders to make the layup. Now the score 10-6 in favor of the Lady Gators. A little bit of pressure applied by the Gators. Ball now into the hands of Marconi. Marconi gets the ball over to Eli. Eli back out top. Now the ball out top in Koza's hands. Koza back. Now the ball to Swanson. Swings it to Eli. Eli swings it over to Wright. Through her hands. Wright's hustling. Stepped on the out of bounds line. Turnover Kane. Ball back to Port Allegheny. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Checking in for Kane now is number 11, Cora Jackalak. Jackalak in the game now for Kane. Jackalak guarding Garzell. Garzell to Stauffer. Stauffer puts up a three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Won by Swanson. Swanson outlets to Koza. Koza over to... Now Koza with the ball to Jackalak. Jackalak, ball deflected by Evans. 15 seconds left. Lady Gators look to run. Garzell keeps it. Garzell drives. Shot is up. It in. Garzell with a layup with 6 seconds left to make the score 12-6. Ball. Garzell keeps up. Oh, too late. Ball stolen by Gracie Archer. Quickly got it to Garzell, but couldn't beat the buzzer. So at the end of the first quarter, the score, the Lady Gators 12, the Kane Lady Wolves 6. Now, on the floor, the Port Allegheny Gator cheerleaders, coached by Terry Austin and Erica Babcock. We have Sierra Wiley, Madison Cutwitz, Sapphire Nichols, Jeanette Nichols, Kaylin Bonowitz, and Kendra McGarvey Smoker. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lady Gator cheerleaders. Port Allegheny with possession to start the second quarter. Ball into Stauffer. Stauffer over to Archer on the wing. Back to Stauffer. Garzell gets free. Garzell's shot from the corner, no good. Long rebound, run down by Koza. Koza bringing the ball up the floor. Gators back on D. Koza dishes the ball off to Wright. Wright looked to drive. Stop. Now to Swanson. Back to Wright. In the corner to Marconi. Back to Wright. To Koza. To Eli. Eli back to Wright. To Marconi. Marconi. Looks, ball tipped away by Archer. Archer gets the ball to Stauffer. Stauffer slows it up, gets it back to Garzell. Garzell's three's up, short. Rebounded by... Knocked out of bounds through the hands of Real Bud by Audrey Marconi. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball. Into Bud. Bud out to Stauffer. Garzell gets free. Garzell guarded by Wright. Back to Stauffer. Bud posting up down low. Bud flashes to the corner. Now to Evans. Evans' shot is up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Koza. Koza slows it up and brings it up the court. Koza over to Marconi. Marconi to Wright. Wright over to Koza. Koza looks down low to Swanson. Swanson turns. Shot is up and in. Swanson with a post-up layup to make the score 12-8. Drive by Garzell, shots up, no good. Rebounded, picked up by Koza. Koza brings the ball back up the floor. Koza dishes off to Marconi. Marconi now down low to Marconi. Ball's up, shots up. Koza fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Brielle Budd. That is Bud's second, I believe. Team's third. No, sorry. Brielle Budd's first foul. Koza's shot is up. No good. 1 left. Coming into the game now for the Lady Gators. Leah Nelson. Bree Garzell comes out. Alright. 5 seconds called. Koza has 5 seconds to get the foul shot off once the ball is given to her. She did not make it, so no foul shot. Ball turned over. It'll be Gator basketball with a 12-8 lead. Stop. Shots up by Evans, no good. Battle for rebound off of Kane's Koza. Ball stays with Port Allegheny. Stauffer to trigger the inbounds. Stauffer inbounds to Nelson. Nelson to Stauffer. Out to Archer. Out top to Evans. Evans, ball knocked away by Marconi. Marconi gets the ball to Koza. Koza picked up at half court by Nelson. Koza over to Swanson. Now ball back into Swanson. She is blocked by Gracie Archer. Again, another block. And there's a hold called. Koza will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is called on Gracie Archer. Archer with 2 blocks and then called for the foul. Archer's first, Port Allegheny's 4th as a team. Koza's shot is up, no good. Back into the game for the Lady Gators. Bree Garzell and Mallory Causer. Also in for Kane, Cora Jackalak. Jackalak back into the game for Kane. Koza's second is up, in. 12-9, 3-point Lady Gator lead. Garzell looks to bring the ball up. Garzell over to Archer. She's fouled by Jackalak on the floor. All right, now back into the game for Kane. Riley Haight. Haight is in for Kane now. She replaces, Swanson. Stauffer, Garzell. Garzell looks to drive. Bud flashes high in the post. Bud kicks it to Stauffer. Stauffer drives, pops from the baseline, no good. Ball loose, picked up by Marconi. Marconi looks to run it all by herself. Marconi dishes off to Wright. Now in the hands of Koza. Koza back off to Marconi. To Height. Shots up, no good. Rebound. Archer battling underneath with Jackalak. Ball off of Archer. Kane to inbounds. Ball now in the hands of Koza. 3 seconds called on Riley Haight from Kane. Haight called for 3 seconds. Stauffer inbounds the ball to Garzell. Garzell up to half court. Met there by Wright. Garzell goes a guy. Ball tipped away. On the floor they go. It's a jump ball. Possession goes to Kane. It'll be Kane's ball. Checking into the game now. Back in for Kane is Emma Eli. Eli replaces Koza. So now you have Jackalak, Haight, Eli, Wright, and Marconi on the floor for the Lady Wolves. For Port Allegheny, you have Garzell, Stauffer, Causer, Archer, and Bud. Ball down to Jackalak. Jackalak back out to Swanson. Swanson hands it off to Wright. Wright to Eli. Eli looks to drive. Ball deflected by Garzell. Tied up. Haight is tied up by Gracie Archer. 4:08, Port Allegheny ball. Ball into Stauffer's hands now. Bud flashes high. Bud to Causer. Over to Stauffer. To Archer. Back to Garzell. Garzell looks to drive. Foul. Hold. Right on the floor. That will be Wright's first, Kane's fourth. Both teams with 14 fouls. Back into the game for the Lady Gators. Jade Evans, who replaced Miller Causer. But on the drive. Garzell on the drive, and she's called for the charge. So that is Garzell's first, team's fifth. Okay, ball in Port Allegheny comes to like a man pressure. Ball tipped away by Stauffer. Stauffer regathers, goes to give it up. Ball in Marconi's hands, taken back by Garzell. Garzell looks up floor like she has in a pass. Garzell's pass to Evans. Evans moves, shots up and in. Again, Garzell looked up ahead. Found Evans standing at the corner, got the ball to her, and the basket made by Evans. Jackalak's drive, blocked by Bud, out of bounds. It'll be Kane ball. 2 inbound, number 13, Emma Eli. Eli looks to get it in. Ball deflected by Garzell into the hands of Stauffer. Stauffer looks to run. Gets the ball up to Evans. Evans, ball down low to Bud. Bud shots up. No good. Rebounded off the couple hands. Rebound off of Garzell's hands. Out of bounds. It'll be Kane ball underneath. Eli inbounds it to Jackalak. Back to Eli. Garzell runs it down as she's hustling to get to the ball. She steps on the out of bounds line. It'll stay in possession of Kane. Kane calls a timeout. 2:54 left in the half. The score, the Lady Gators 14. The Lady Wolves of Kane 9. Inbounds. Ball set down by the official. Kane picks it up. Gets the ball into Marconi. Marconi off the hands of Jackalak. Picked up by Garzell. Garzell quickly up to Stauffer. Stauffer runs to the ball. Gets it back into Bud. Bud shot up. Blocked by Marconi. Into the hands of Jackalak. Jackalak to Marconi. Now into the hands of Eli. Eli sets up the offense for Kane. Through the hands of Jackalak, out of bounds. It'll be Port Allegheny ball. Now into the game for Kane. Maddie Koza. Garzell brings the ball up. She'll be picked up by Wright. Garzell over to Archer. She's guarded by Eli. Go Bud. Ball out of bounds. Turnover to Kane. Ball in. Koza brings it up. Koza. The Swanson back in to Marconi. Ball up to Stauffer. Stauffer looks to drive. Stauffer stops. Pops. Shot up. No good. Picked up. Rebound picked up by Marconi. Quickly gets the ball to Eli. Eli gives the ball to Koza, who says, let's settle this down. Koza at the top. Over to Marconi. Marconi to a flashing Swanson. Swanson goes back to Koza. No good. Ball is off the hands of Audrey Marconi. Port Allegheny basketball. Garzell slowly brings the ball up the court, looking over to Coach J.B. Evans. Garzell drives, dishes off to Evans. Evans' shot is up, no good. Rebound off the hand of Swanson into Koza. Koza now has the ball for Kane over half court. 1:15 left in the first half. Eli being guarded by Archer. Eli gets the ball to Swanson. Swanson back to Koza. Swanson slows it down. Ball tipped away by Archer. Eli regains possession. Eli over to Koza. Koza thought about a three, then thought differently. Koza guarded by Stauffer. 40 seconds left. Koza gives the ball to Wright. Wright looks to drive. Ball back to Wright. Back out to Eli. Eli's shot is up and in. Emma Eli with a bucket to cut the lead to 14-11 in favor of the Lady Gators. Garzell brings the ball up. Garzell behind the back. Garzell over to Stauffer. Stauffer to Archer. Archer leaves it for Stauffer. Bud flashes high. Garzell back up top. Garzell looks to drive. Garzell drives. Shot is up. Foul called on Sari Swanson. Garzell. Oh, ball's out of bounds. Foul was called on the floor. I thought Garzell was going to the line, but the foul was called on the floor. Now it's back to Stauffer. Stauffer to Garzell. Garzell worked out by Wright. Garzell's shot is up. Short. No good. Rebound picked up by Wright into the hands of Koza. And that'll end the half. So at halftime, the Lady Gators with a 3-point lead, leading the visiting Lady Wolves 14-13. Again, the Gators with a 14-11 lead. 3-point lead for the Lady Gators. Okay, we'll be back broadcasting in 5 minutes. Thank you. 14-13. Lady Gators lead. 14-11. The Lady Gators lead the Kane Wolves. Again, that score is 14-11 in favor of the Lady Gators. and gentlemen, welcome back. With about a minute to go before the start of the second half. I apologize for not having any stats, but I failed to walk down to the scores table to get the points and the stats because I was watching the Port Allegheny boys basketball game. They're also playing in Kane, and right now the Port boys are up by at least 5 as far as I can tell with seconds remaining. So I apologize for not giving you the halftime stats. Coming onto the floor for Port Allegheny to start the second half will be Stauffer, Archer, Garzell, Bud, and Evans. Kane counters with Koza, Eli, Wright, Swanson, and Marconi. Again, Kane inbounds the ball. Okay. Koza called for the travel. We do have a final of the boys game. Port Allegheny Gator boys 35, the Kane Wolves 27. Port Allegheny boys win 35-27. Ball now in the hands of Garzell. Garzell over to Stauffer. Stauffer back down to Garzell. Garzell comes out. Stauffer looks for Bud. Bud looks to drive. Bud shut up, no good, out of bounds. Marconi and Swanson double team Bud. The ball goes out of bounds. Ball coming up from Koza. Koza over to Swanson. Swanson to Marconi. To Koza. Over the bobbles it. Back to Marconi. Marconi looks to get it down low to Swanson. Ball tipped away from behind by Bud into the hands of Stauffer. Stauffer now has the ball up to half court. Stauffer to Evans. Looks to Garzell. Garzell drive. Shot is blocked by Marconi. Off Archer into the hands of Eli. Eli comes up. Her shot's up. No good. Rebound picked up by Stauffer. Stauffer pounded by Koza. Now over the half court line. Into the hands of Archer. Archer gives it back to Garzell. Garzell over to Stauffer. Garzell shot is up. No good. Rebound tapped around. Run down and controlled by Eli of Kane. Eli into the hands of Koza. Koza quickly ball to Wright. Wright looks to drive. Over to Marconi. Down to Swanson. Now to Koza. Koza brings the ball back up top. Into the hands of Eli. Swanson flashes up high, gets the ball. Foul's called on Port Allegheny on the floor. Foul will be on Port Allegheny's Brielle Bud. That would be her second, the team's first. Bud's second foul, team's first. Ball into Eli. Eli hunted by Archer, who causes a deflection by Stauffer, who then the ball goes in the hands of Evans. Stauffer now has the ball. Gators in control. Over to Archer. Archer looks to Garzell. Garzell looks to drive. Stops, pops, shut up, and in. Garzell got the roll, makes the score 16-11 in favor of the Lady Gators. Port Allegheny, a little pressure applied. Pass from Marconi off the hands of Eli. It'll be Lady Gator basketball side out. Ball. Archer to Garzell, back to Archer. Stauffer comes out to get the ball at the top. Stauffer looks to drive past. Ball intercepted by Marconi. Koza with the ball. Koza looks to drive. Bud steps up, shot up, no good. Rebound loose. Kick back out to Marconi. Marconi to Eli, over to Koza. Koza lines up a three, shots up, no good. Off Eli. We got We got a jump ball. Ball stays and ball goes and stays in favor of Kane for the jump ball. Ball should be, okay, ball goes to Port Allegheny. Okay, Garzell brings the ball up. Gators a 16-11 lead, 5 minutes in the third quarter. Stauffer looks down low to Garzell. Garzell brings the ball out, gets the ball to Bud. Another zig and zag ball into the hands of Eli. Eli to Koza. Koza looks to drive. Archer steps in front, knocks the ball away. Coming into the game now for the Lady Gators, Mallory Causer. Causer replaces Brielle Butt. Okay, ball into Marconi. Marconi looks to drive, loses control of the ball. Ball into the hands of Stauffer. Stauffer, the Gators look to run. Stauffer still has control, gets the ball to Evans. Evans out to Archer. Archer on the wing. Archer puts up a three, shots up, no good. Koza grabs the ball. Koza looks to bring the ball back up for the Lady Wolves. Koza now has the ball guarded by Stauffer. Koza looks to drive, drives in, shots up and in. Maddie Koza with the layup, making the score 16-13 in favor of the Lady Gators. Ball over to Archer. Archer gets the ball to Garzell. Garzell drives, the runner's up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Swanson. Play on, they say. Eli cut off by Garzell. Now Eli picked up by Archer. Eli, ball goes off of Archer into Garzell's hand. Foul called on Eli. It'll be Port Allegheny basketball. Out of bounds, Garzell to inbound to Stauffer. That's Eli's first foul. Port Allegheny coach Jamie Evans calls a timeout with the score 16-13, 3:41 in the third quarter. One team foul apiece for both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lady Gator cheerleaders, coached by Terry Austin, Erica Babcock, Sierra Wiley, Madison Kotwitz, Sapphire Nichols, Jeanette Nichols, Kaylin Bonowitz, Kendra McGarvey Smoker. The Lady Gator cheerleaders. Okay, 4:31 in the play resumes with the Lady Gators clinging to a 3-point lead. Port Allegheny up 16-13. Stauffer gets the ball into Garzell. Garzell over to Stauffer. Stauffer down low to Garzell. Garzell looks to drive. Left hand up, no good. Evans there for the rebound in the putback. Evans with the putback to make the score 18-13. Jade Evans. Garzell picks the pocket of Koza. Koza steps back. Garzell slows it down, shoots a three, shot up, no good. Ball loose, picked up by Swanson. Swanson gets the ball in the hands of Eli. Eli met by Archer, now over to Koza. Over to Marconi. Marconi looks to drive. Marconi drives, shots up. No good. Marconi follows the rebound, shots up and in. Audrey Marconi follows her own shot, cutting the lead to 3, 18-13 in favor of the Lady Gators. Archer back to Garzell. Garzell looks to drive, cut off by Swanson. Garzell now in trouble. Ball tipped away. Ball into the hands of Swanson. Swanson to Koza. Koza up. Half court. Koza quickly gets the ball to right. Right looks to drive. Into the hands of Marconi. Marconi put it on the floor. Now into the hands of Swanson. Back to Koza. Koza at the top. Marconi flashes. Goes to drive, but she walked. Marconi gave the up fake. Moved her pivot foot. Fort Allegheny ball. 18-15. Garzell to Stauffer. Causer flashes up. Ball over to Gracie Archer. Archer. Shot up by Evans. In and out. No good. Rebound picked up by Koza. Koza slowly brings the ball up the floor. 1:30 left in the third quarter. 18-15. The Lady Gators. Koza on the corner. Koza gets the ball down low to right. Right off the hands of Swanson into the hands of Eli. Eli over to Marconi. Marconi back to right. We've got a jump ball called. Stauffer reaches in, causes a jump ball against right. It'll be Kane basketball side out. Back into the game for the Lady Gators, Brielle Budd. So you have Archer, Stauffer, Garzell, Evans, and Budd on the floor for the Gators. The shot blocked by Evans. Evans, Stauffer. Garzell looks to run. She's got Archer on the wing. Garzell takes, shots up, no good. Garzell grabs a rebound, gets it out to Stauffer. Stauffer looks to drive, dishes off to Evans. Evans kicks it back to Garzell. Garzell threes up, no good. Budd and a bunch of Wolves underneath, battle for rebound. Rebound into Koza. Koza hunted by Garzell coming up. Ball off of Koza with the pressure by Garzell. Okay, Stauffer inbounds. Stauffer gets the ball into Garzell. Garzell looks to drive, dishes off to Budd. Bud's layup, no good. Rebound by Evans. Evans layup, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Kane's. Koza. Fort Allegheny playing a little bit of volleyball down there underneath, back and forth, back and forth. Now the ball back into Garzell. Garzell leaves for Stauffer. Stauffer out to Archer. Archer looks to drive, back to Stauffer. Garzell sets a pick. Stauffer drives, shoots. Shot up, no good. Rebound brought down by Swanson. Swanson outlets the ball to Eli. Eli stopped by Archer, gets the ball over to Koza. Koza looks to run. Koza gets the ball to Jackalak. Jackalak over to Swanson. Swanson's basket up and in. 18-17. Garzell's three's up. She's fouled while shooting. She'll shoot three with 0.4 seconds left in the game. Garzell is fouled as she is shooting with 0.4 seconds left in the game. Garzell on the line to shoot three. Fouled by Rainey Wright. Garzell's first. Is up, no good. Kane has 2 team fouls. Fort Allegheny 1. That is Wright's second foul. Garzell's second of 3. Shot is up and in. Garzell extends the lead to 2. Garzell with the third. Shot up and in. Garzell makes 2 out of 3. 0.4 seconds left. Time runs out in the third quarter. The Lady Gators with a 3-point 20-17 lead over the Lady Wolves. Allegheny will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Nobody really in any foul trouble for either team. I think the most is 2 for Port Allegheny by Bud. Okay, ball inbounded, Stauffer to Garzell. Garzell over to Archer. Archer to Stauffer. Bud flashes. Stauffer drives, shots up. Swanson called for the block. As Stauffer was in the act of shooting, Stauffer will go to the line to shoot 2. I believe that is Swanson's second foul. Team's third. Stauffer to shoot 2. First is up, no good. Stauffer with the second. Shot is up and in. 4-point lead, 21-17 for the Lady Gators. Port Allegheny in a little pickup man here. Ball up to Eli. Eli gets the ball back to Koza as Kane beats the pressure. Koza looks to set something up. Ball into the hands of Wright. Wright over to Eli. Eli looks to drive into the hands of Marconi. Marconi back to Koza. Koza, ball knocked away by Stauffer, regained by Koza. Marconi looks to drive. Knocked away by Archer. Now the ball back into the hands of Wright. Wright off to Koza. Archer. We're out of bounds. Gracie Archer on the inbound line, going to inbound the ball. It'll remain Kane's possession. Eli to inbound. Eli quickly gets the ball into Wright. Wright gets the ball back in the hands of Koza. Koza to Wright. Wright puts up a 3, shots up, in and out, no good. Rebound picked up Riel Bud. Bud just out to Garzell. Garzell outlets the ball to Evans. Evans will go to the line to shoot 2 as he was following the act of shooting. Again, Garzell looked up ahead, saw Evans, fired the ball down the court. Evans is first, no good. Foul was on Kane Audrey Marconi. Again, the second shot by Evans. Shot is up and good. 22-17, 5-point lead for the Gators. Ball thrown away. Again, Garzell comes up to apply the pressure. Rainey Wright. Garzell steps in front of, forces the pass. Pass a little high, out of bounds. Gator ball. Garzell up top. Over to Archer. Archer back to Garzell. Garzell looks to drive. Garzell's shot is up and in. Garzell with a running one-hander to make the score 24-17. Port Allegheny again applying a little bit of pressure. Ball over to Swanson. Swanson gets the ball to Koza. Koza's shot is blocked by Evans into the hands of Bud. Bud to Garzell back into Stauffer. Now ball to Archer. Archer's 3 is up and good. Grayson, don't call me Sierra Archer, win the 3-pointer to make the score 27-17. The Gators open up a 10-point lead to start the fourth quarter. 27-17, the Lady Gators. Kane timeout. Okay, we're back. Team fouls. Port Allegheny has 1. Kane Lady Wolves have 4. The score: Port Allegheny 27, Kane 17. 5:19 to play in the final in the game. Kane to inbound. Ball to be brought in by Wright. Wright gets a ball into Koza. You have Koza, Wright, and Eli, as well as Marconi and Swanson on the floor. They break the press. Marconi goes to drive. Foul is called on Brielle Budd. Marconi to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Budd. It's Budd's 3rd, team's 2nd. Marconi's first is good. Marconi with 1 more shot. Second is good. 27-19. Garzell over half court. Garzell looks to drive, dishes it out to Evans. Evans is 3, good! Evans with a 3 from the corner baseline to extend the lead to 30-19 in favor of the Lady Gators. Again, the Gators applying a little bit of pressure. Eli being trapped by Garzell, dribbles the ball out of bounds. Port Allegheny ball headed the other way. Garzell to Stoffer, Stoffer to Garzell. Ball's up, back to Evans. Evans goes to give it back to Garzell. Okay, Garzell looks to drive, dishes off to Bud. Bud loses a handle, we got a tie ball. It'll be possession of Kane. Okay, right in. Koza to Wright. Again, back to Koza. Knocked away by Stoffer. 3-on-1. Stoffer over to Archer. Pass a little too hard out of bounds. It'll be Kane basketball. Allegheny applying a little bit of a man pressure. Nothing like a real press. Just getting in her face. Beating them to angles. Trying to force Kane to make a bad pass. And they've done it 3 times. Now the ball. And the Marconi. And Eli stepped on the line, out of bounds. Ball back to Port Allegheny. Stoffer up to Bud. Again, Kane slow getting up the floor. Garzell takes advantage of it, fires a pass to Bud. Bud with an easy bucket layup. Now Kane has it broken. Into the hands of Eli. Back to Koza. Koza over to Wright. Wright gives the ball to Marconi at the top. Marconi over to Swanson. Swanson lets it drive. Swanson is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Brielle Budd. Swanson fouled. That is Bud's 4th foul of the game. 4:22 left. Bud's 4th. Swanson's shot is up and in. Coming into the game for the Lady Gators, Mallory Causer. Brielle Budd to the bench with 4 fouls. Next shot for Swanson. Swanson's second is up and in. Kane takes a full timeout. 4:22 left in the 4th quarter. With Port Allegheny up 11, 32-21 over the Kane Wolves. Port Allegheny with an 11-point lead. 4 team fouls on Kane, 3 team fouls on Port Allegheny. Okay, and we're back. Stoffer inbound to Garzell. Garzell brings it up. She'll be met by Wright at half court. Kane in like a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Ball to Archer out top. Over to Garzell. Garzell looks to drive. Garzell drives, shot up, no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Swanson. Swanson quickly into the hands of Koza. Koza coming up the floor. Koza over to right. Marconi flashes up top. Over to Koza. Koza puts up a three. She's fouled by Stauffer in the act of shooting three. Koza will go to the line to shoot three. Port Allegheny's fourth, Stauffer's second. Shot is up and good. Koza has 2 left. Second is good. Koza 2 out of 3. The third shot. Shot is up and good. Koza makes all 3 foul shots, making the lead 32-24 for the Gators. Garzell drives all the way, dishes off to Kozer. Kozer's shot is blocked by Eli. Gets the ball to Archer. Archer stepped on the out of bounds line. It'll be Kane basketball. Kane inbounds. 3:34 left in the game. Koza brings the ball up. Over to right. Again, Marconi flashes up top. Marconi, ball over to Koza. Koza's three's up, no good. Rebound picked up by Stauffer. Stauffer looks to run, gets the ball to Evans. Evans pulls it back out, gets the ball to Stauffer, back to Garzell. Garzell with a three, up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Kane basketball. Again, Fort looking to do that little harassing man. Koza over to right, back to Koza. Koza now picked up by Stauffer. Archer matching up on Marconi. Now Port Allegheny back in the zone. Ball down low. Swanson goes to drive. Ball knocked away by Garzell into the hands of Marconi. Marconi and Archer get tangled up. Foul is Cole on Grayson Archer with a hold. Oh, on Bree Garzell. Foul is on Bree Garzell. Her second. Team's fifth. Ball into Swanson. Swanson quickly gets it over to Marconi. Drive is up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Evans. Evans looks to break with Archer on the wing. Archer looks to drive. Archer. Ball thrown away, picked up by Wright. Right to Koza. Koza looks to drive. Shots up. No good. Ball's loose. Archer and Swanson battling for the rebound. Ball out of bounds off of Swanson. Port Allegheny ball to Archer. Back to Garzell. Kane comes up and meets him. Press broken. Ball over to Kozer. Kozer goes to pass it. Tipped away and out of bounds off of Sari Swanson. Okay. We have a timeout. 30-second timeout by Port Allegheny. 2:09. The score 32-24. 5 teams fouls for Port Allegheny. 4 for the Lady Wolves. Port with an 8-point lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you. We broke the 100 viewer watch. Thank you again for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the streaming of the Gator Winter Sports. Again, over 100 viewers. Thank you. Okay, we're back at action. Port Allegheny to inbounds, 2:09. Garzell to trigger the inbound. Bud comes out, gets the ball back to Stauffer. Stauffer to Archer. Archer over to Garzell. Garzell's three's up. It in. Bree Garzell with a three with 2 minutes left to make the score 35-24. Ball tipped away from Evans, but she bodied her up. Foul called on Jade Evans. That's the team's 6th. Evans is first in the game. 35-24, 11-point lead, 153 left in the game. Archer shuts off. Eli up, trapped by Garzell. And Archer, ball into the hands of Koza. Koza gets the ball over to right. Right's three, up, no good. Evans is Swanson battle for the rebound, out of bounds on Swanson. Port Allegheny ball to inbounds. Port Allegheny gets the ball in the hands of Garzell. 1:30 left in the game. Garzell over half court. Garzell kicks it out to Evans. Evans puts up a shot. Up, no good. Ball picked up by Swanson. We've got a foul on... No, ball was dribbled out of bounds. No foul. Ball dribbled out of bounds. Kaza gets the ball to Wright. Wright gets the ball to Marconi. Marconi lifts the drive. Shot up and in. Nine-point lead for the Lady Gators. 1:08 to go. It'll be Port Allegheny's ball. With a 9-point lead. Okay, ball's inbounded to Garzell. Garzell takes her time, guarded by Wright. Wright, Koza lifts the trap. Garzell beats that. Now ball back up to Garzell. Garzell dribbling up top. Wright, applying pressure. Kane looking to foul here. Kane will have to foul. Garzell again beating the dribble. Garzell gets the ball off to Stauffer. Stauffer down to Evans. Evans lifts the score. No, brings it back out. Again, out top, Garzell. Now 3 Kane Wolves coming out. Ball over to Archer. Archer. Ball tipped away by Eli. It'll be Port Allegheny ball 35-26. A 9-point lead with 25 seconds left in the game. Ball comes into Garzell. Garzell looks, comes over half court. Garzell, again with the ball still in her hands. Fouled. Garzell's fouled by Maddie Koza. Koza's second, team's 5th. Again, Port Allegheny, 15 seconds left with a 9-point lead, 35-26. Ball in a bound to Garzell. Garzell brings the ball over half court. Stands over there. Again, Garzell dribbling out the game. 2 seconds. Foul called. No foul called. Ball tipped out of bounds. 1.7 seconds left. Archer inbound it one last time to Garzell. The end of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us as we're sitting here screaming in the swamp. The Lady Gators victorious with a 35-26 win. Again, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you the next time. Good night. Take care.